Running a creative agency can be a very stressful and daunting task, especially when you don't have the right systems and processes in place to keep everything organized on a day-to-day basis. Over the last 3 years of running a creative agency and working with clients, I have started using a bunch of different softwares, but there has been 5 main ones that I use on an every single day basis, right? And my team uses it and it helps our work a lot. So in this video, I'm going to share these top 5 softwares with you, so hopefully you can also benefit from using them. To everybody who's new to the channel, my name is Vince. I run a creative agency and also help other people to get higher ticket clients. So if you're a freelancer or a small creative agency owner and you want to scale, I make videos just for you, and also anyone who wants to learn video editing and video content creation in general. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the list. The number 1 tool that I recommend every single creative to get if you want to scale your business online is to get an automated calendar. So an automated calendar or scheduler is basically a tool and a software that you can use to send people a link where they can book a meeting from your timetable or from your schedule, right? This just helps everything to be way more streamlined and cuts out a lot of the extra back and forth that you would spend normally to set up a meeting with someone, right? So instead of having to go back and forth on email, like ask what works for everyone, that you can just send them your custom link for a custom meeting that you can set up, which you can set all the parameters of and like set up how long the meeting is going to be, where it's going to be taking place. You can even put in like questions that they need to answer before they are able to book a call with you, so you don't attend any calls that you are going to be wasting your time on, right? So it does all these different things for you, and it will save you so much time and energy because you won't have to spend that time going back and forth with different people, right? So I personally use Calendly, but there are also a bunch of other options on the market, and they are all relatively same, but I like the interface of Calendly a lot. You can even get started with using Calendly or any of these softwares for free, but they usually have a very limited free plan. So for example, with Calendly, you can only have one event type that people can book, and it doesn't even synchronize with your Google Calendar, and you can't really send out automated Zoom links, I believe, either. So I highly recommend going for the professional plan, which is $12 a month. But to be honest, it's going to save you so much extra time that I think it's really worth it if you are doing at least a couple thousand a month from your creative business. The second most useful tool that I use on a day-to-day basis is Notion. So I use Notion for a bunch of different things. For example, note-taking, project management, and also as a CRM. So it's a very, very multifunctional app or software, and the cool thing about it is that it's also free and you can get basically all the features that you would need for free. So I highly recommend it if you want to keep everything organized. When you are working with clients, you want to clearly see like the content schedule, you want to see when things are going up, like where each piece of content is in terms of its progress to getting done and uploaded. Like it's a very useful tool for that, and also just organizing your SOPs, organizing your assets, that sort of stuff, and again, taking notes as well. So I highly recommend using Notion or something similar to it. I believe Monday.com is also a good alternative. I heard good things about it, but yeah, I've been using Notion for over a year, and it has been great so far. The third tool or software kind that I use on a day-to-day basis are online software libraries, and more specifically royalty-free online media asset libraries, right? So what do I mean by that? Basically, these are places where you can get your music from for your client projects or even your personal projects. You can get stock footage from them. You can get like Premiere Pro text templates or After Effects templates or Final Cut Pro templates, right? All of these different things you can get from these subscription services. And the good thing about it is it's going to allow you to create better content for all your clients and yourself as well. You can make them more interesting by using stock footage, right? And using good quality royalty-free music with them. So the two main ones I use currently are video blocks for the video like stock footage and templates, and I use Epidemic Sound for the music. So in the description below, I'm actually gonna leave you a link for Epidemic Sound where you get 50% off if you sign up for a yearly plan. I'm not saying you have to use Epidemic Sound or anything like that, but it's a service I've been using for years and I've been very satisfied with it. I use it for client projects and also my own. So you can get all your music from there and sound effects from there in one place. And then Storyblocks I use to get all my stock footage from for my videos and also my clients' videos, right? The cost of Storyblocks is pretty expensive compared to the other softwares. It's around $50 a month. I believe I pay around $30 because I am on a yearly plan and you can save a lot by doing that. But it is that if you want to get unlimited amount of downloads every single month. And Epidemic Sound is just around $15 a month or even less if you pay yearly. So I highly recommend both of these if you're working with, you know, decent sized clients or even smaller ones. To be honest, like the amount of extra value that you can add to the content by having these tools in your arsenal is going to be way more than the amount it costs you, right? By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far and you're finding it interesting, then make sure to check out the Facebook link in the description below, because we actually have a free Facebook group for agency owners and creative agency owners specifically. So if you want to grow your agency and get some extra insights and tips there that you can't find here on YouTube, then join it. It's 100% free. Fill out the questions, and if you're a good fit, we'll accept you into it. Okay, so tool number 4 is Google Workspace, right? So it's used to be G Suite, but now it's called Google Workspace, and it's only $5 a month. And for that, you're getting 30 gigabytes of storage instead of just the normal 10 that you normally get, right? And you get access to all the Google tools like Sheets, Docs, all that. You get that for free as well. So I'm not saying you should sign up for that, but the reason I use it is because then you can get a custom email domain, right? So instead of just having something like rick@gmail.com, you can have something like rick@rickmedia.com or something like that. And when you are emailing clients or reaching out to potential clients on email, it looks a lot more professional when you have your own custom email instead of a Google one. Now, this one is not essential, to be honest, but it is one that I highly recommend doing once you're making some money, because it's very inexpensive, yet it will make quite a big difference in how you're perceived. Now, essential tool number 5 that I use every single day is Loom. So a lot of you guys probably haven't heard of Loom before. Loom is basically a Google Chrome extension / also a software that you can download that allows you to take screen videos, like videos of your screen recordings, and you can also include like a face cam in it with your webcam. And the cool thing about it, and the reason why it's so much better than all the other screen recording software I know, is because it directly uploads the video that you shoot into the cloud, and you can share that with a link. It's super efficient. So in 5 minutes, I could literally record a screen video explaining something to maybe even a client, like doing a quick reporting or explaining something to a team member of mine, or even doing a YouTube tutorial or something like that. And I record it and boom, it's already uploaded. Like, you will save so much time by using this, and also it will make your communication with your clients and team members a hell of a lot more effective. So highly recommend getting it. And yeah, it is also pretty inexpensive, around $10 a month, but it also has a free version which does have a screen recording time limit on it. But even with that, you will have a lot better explanations than when you just try to explain things on text. So highly recommend it. Great for doing video outreach videos, right? Training team members, communicating with clients, reporting to clients, and also communicating with team members. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and also consider checking out my Instagram, because I share a lot of extra tips and tricks there. Also just share more about my personal life there, and give you kind of like an insight into my everyday life. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Feel free to send me a DM. I will try my best to get back to you, especially if you have like a specific question. I will always get back to you. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.